Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1591 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey as I transition from brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of business and back and forth again from 2020 on. From the pandemic on, realized the importance of, because of 2020, being online, having an online presence, but also as we're rolling out of this pandemic, making sure that we have what we need here in the United States or here wherever you may live to support and sustain the lifestyle that we want to live. And that involves having offline businesses as well as online businesses. To me, that's my opinion and that's what I choose to do. So we'll talk about that in this segment. Every day I hop on, and since I'm visually challenged, it's easier for me to talk than it is for me to write. Now, it wasn't always that way, and sometimes I jumble and stumble over my words like all of us do, but that just goes to show you what you see is what you get. Sometimes I'm speaking eloquently, other times not so much. So today for Supersize Your Business, we talked about the idiom and the expression runs in the family or to run in the family. And this is one of those expressions I have used my entire life, heard my entire life, been told my entire life. And like anything else, we can get good things from our family, good traits, beliefs, and habits and things. And we can get bad traits and things from our families as well. We all have brown eyes. My sisters and I all have brown eyes. What does that have to do with growing and building and supersizing our business? Nothing. Doesn't matter what color your eyes are when it comes to building a business. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter how tall you are. Thank goodness, because I'm vertically challenged as well as visually challenged. And that's okay. I remember being young and not liking being short because I felt like I had a disadvantage compared to the other kids. And what was the problem with that? Comparing yourself to the other kids. And once I realized there's nothing I could do about my height, and that basically my entire family was vertically challenged and short. We were all short people, and that wasn't going to change, and there was nothing I could do to change that. I needed to learn to accept and look at the advantages of that particular trait or characteristic and figure out how I could use it to benefit my life, not use it as an excuse for not living the life that I wanted to live. So runs in the family. Good things run in our family, bad things run in all of our families. Anything taken to extreme could be a bad thing, right? So I focused on, as I was sharing today, and asked people to share as well, what is something that runs in your family that has helped you to grow and build and supersize your business? For me, work ethic, the belief that there's no such thing as can't, knowing that we can always figure a way out, personal development and love of learning and reading, got from my parents at a very young age. When we were little girls, my parents were Dale Carnegie instructors. And so that meant we learned all the things that Dale Carnegie participants in those seminars learned. We learned that automatically growing up and watching our parents to model and demonstrate that. All great things for growing and supersizing and building our businesses. And I forgot to say, and I didn't think about it till I turned off the camera, which is what usually happens. Energy is definitely something that I got from my family. My kids are like little energizer batteries because they got a double dose of it from me and from my husband as well, my ex-husband as well. So good things can run in our family, but then there's other things that run in our family that we have to learn to let go of and overcome. We all have experiences that are less than awesome at the time we have them, and we need to figure out ways to learn from them and move on and use them as stepping stones to create what we want in our lives, not use them as, again, reasons or excuses why we can't do, be, or have everything that we want. So runs in our family is a relationship related idiom. We're dealing with relationship well-being and relationship idioms for the month of June. This segment of the annual challenge, the BU 365-day challenge, to do one thing every day that improves us, is all about relationships and relationship well-being for the month of June. For this segment, we're focusing on all of our different types of relationships. So today we took 9 different types of relationships and we're going to prioritize them. I haven't done mine yet today. I put them in my little notebook because just like everybody else, I am actually doing the challenge right along with everybody. So that's the assignment. Prioritize the different types of relationships, and I will read them off quick because I think it's a good idea for all of us to think about this. Family, friends, acquaintances, romantic, sexual, work, situation, self. And then I added an other category because there's maybe maybe with your pets, or maybe there's some type of relationship that isn't in these particular other categories that you want to define and specify. And maybe that's your number one priority, or maybe it's not an issue for you at all because all your relationships fit into one of the other 8 categories. But we're just going to rank them 1 through 9, or 1 through 8, 1 through 9. 1 being your most important, highest priority relationships. Mine, I didn't do this yet. I want to say myself, but if I'm being honest, it's probably my family and then myself. I know it should be myself and then my family, but it is what it is, right? So family may or may not include your significant other. Maybe that falls under romantic or sexual. It depends on how you want to define things, which is the most important thing about this challenge, right? It's all about you getting to know yourself better and becoming a better version of yourself a little bit every single day in different areas and aspects of our life. And then we'll bring it all together in October, November, and December after we're done with the 9 life framework areas and focusing on one of those each month. We're going to bring it all together and we're going to do some really cool things at the end of the year to get us excited about and really implementing the things like the SOAP framework and making sure that that is just an automatic part of our life from now on, so we don't even have to think about it consciously. We're always getting the best results for ourselves because it's one of those processes we've installed in our subconscious, and it's become a habit, and we just automatically think and use it whenever we're faced with a change or a challenge. I don't know about you, but I'm faced with changes and challenges pretty much every day. Yesterday, my daughter and I went and got our nails done at a salon that we've both been going to since the beginning, since it opened. It has new owners that bought them about a month or so ago. And so for us, the jury's still out because yesterday we went and got our nails done. Mine were done by the previous manager who's still there. And then my personal favorite technician is still there. I'm not going to say names, but 2 of the people that we love, and well, 3 actually that we love and are always there, were gone yesterday, and their plaques were off the wall, and we were told that they went on vacation. Now, my daughter was super upset because as soon as we walked in the door, we got upsold on something, or tried to be upsold and pushed on services we didn't want. We came in for a specific thing, asked for that specific thing, and even after we said no thank you to the additional services, 2 people jumped on us and kept trying to offer it, and we're like, no thank you, this is what we came for. My nails were done by a previous employee, and he did an awesome job, and I love mine. My daughter's took over an hour by somebody that is new to the salon. Not sure how new they are to doing nails, but she didn't have a great experience. It took over an hour, and the lady was looking around the whole time. Not really, she acted like she didn't really know what she was doing, and that really upset my daughter. So we may or may not be looking for a new salon. Jury's still out on that. But we'll figure it out. But it reminded me the importance of knowing your customer base. And whenever you're buying a business, you want to do what it takes to retain your existing customer base, because that's why you bought the business in the first place. And continue with the things that are great about that, and then continually improve from there. Not just come in, make a bunch of changes, increase your prices, upsell, try to upsell everything and everybody, and make it feel like a salesy, crappy experience when it's always felt like a nice family home. I've been here hundreds of times. It feels awesome to come here. That's how it's been in the past. And all of a sudden it feels kind of icky. And so guess what? I don't want to go anywhere that makes me feel a little bit icky. And I felt like they lied about the reason that 2 of the people that we like are gone, given that their plaques are off the wall. Chances are they didn't just go on vacation. And so instead of being upfront and honest and saying, hey, they moved on to another opportunity or whatever, which would be a better excuse than saying they went on vacation, because they clearly didn't go to Hawaii or on vacation. So a little frustrated by that experience, but it just goes to show us we can learn something every day that we can apply to our life. I will make sure that if somebody asks me something, I tell them the truth, whether I think they want to hear it or not. This is my truth, what I feel and think about the situation, and then you get to decide and deal with it on your own terms, right? I would have rather have them said, hey, we let them go as we're doing a ownership transition, than to lie about it. And so that again goes against my core values. So that's why I feel icky about it, if that makes sense. So we always have to do things that are in alignment with our core values, right? And that's who I choose to do business with or not. Unless, of course, I make a mistake and I get involved with somebody that is misrepresenting themselves and my due diligence doesn't show that they're misrepresenting themselves. So, what are you working on today? What do you need help with? Hit me up if you have a question or feel stuck about anything. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have an absolutely amazing day.